Okay, so good day, guys. This is the voice of Don Paul you are all hearing, and I welcome you all to my channel, Design with the Don. Yeah, so if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and put on that notification button so as to get more of my video updates when I drop them on Wednesday. Yeah, so this in this video, I'll be taking you guys through Pixellab, the interface of Pixellab, and the tools, the usefulness, the functions, and the essence of all these kind of things, all these kind of icons that you see here and templates. Now, so this will be a very it normally used to be a very long video, but I'll make this as fast as possible and as short as possible. The goal here is to make you understand that there are many things you could achieve with this app Pixellab, with how empty this Canva is and how plain this app is. There's a lot you can achieve from it. Now, without further ado and without further talk, let's dive into it. Now, to get the app Pixellab, let me switch on my data. You can just go straight to Play Store and just type Pixellab. When you type Pixellab, it's going to bring it out ASAP. Now you can see actually it works for Android users only. Yeah, this Pixellab app works for Android users only. But if you are using an iPhone, I'm sorry, I'm very sorry, but you can't use this Pixellab app. You could only go for the alternative, which is Canva. Now, as you can see this video, as you can see this app, it's telling me to update right here because I didn't actually download this from Play Store. The Pixellab I'm using, I didn't download this from Play Store. This is a kind of hack version, because the one on Play Store, why I didn't use it is because it brings, when my data is on like this, it brings lots of ads, lot of video ads, and it disturbs me when I'm working on the project. So that's why I got this Pixellab from one of my boss in the industry, and he gave me, and it's been quite useful, quite awesome. Now, if you want to, the link to this version that I'm using will be in the description sign below. So you can just tap on it and you'll see a link to where you can download this version of my Pixellab. Now, without further ado, let's dive into what we come here to do. Okay, now as you can see up here, we are in our Pixellab interface. When you just open your Pixellab, you just have to type it's going to bring a permission request where you have to allow it to store in your storage. Then after allowing it, this is what it's going to show. This interface is what's going to show. Now, as you can see, this is plain. This is a plain interface, unlike this one that has been designed already. This is a plain interface. This is the default interface. Now, firstly, you can see kind of a bar up here, a bar right up here. Now, this bar are for, or this place up here are for as you can see, this was for back. This arrow here, yeah, if I move this text here, you can see the arrow is now clickable. When I tap on it, the arrow is now blunt. You can't clap on it again. That means that's undo. It's this icon here means to undo your job. This Pixellab here is actually their logo. It's not tappable, it's not clickable. It's just their logo to show that they actually are on the Pixellab. Now, this other one here is a zoom for zooming in and zooming out. Can you see zooming in and zooming out? Now you can see the two slides here, they're moving all around. So this one is just for zooming, for your zoom. Tap on it, go back. Now this is what we call a grid line. This is a grid line tool. Can you see? You can just use to mark your work. Now let me do something. Okay, so making the edges. Now you can see below here. You can see below here we have some displays. Sorry, I want to identify it. You can see this place. We have some icons here. Now you can see this one. It looks like a magnet icon. Yeah, that one, when you tap on it, you won't be able to move. When you tap on it, whatsoever you bring into the image, whatsoever, let me tap on this now, whatsoever I bring into the image will be, can you see it's aligning? You see this red thing, like magneting, is magneting the text to the line. Can you see? So when you tap on this place, it's still movable, because when you tap hold on it, it's no more movable. You can see the lines are no more movable. Now this one is to add more lines. This plus here is to add more lines. While this place here is to delete. Can you see? You can see this one is for plus and this one is for cancel. You can see this one is for plus for adding and this one is for cancelling. Can you see? Now the next one, this one here is for adding the vertical line. This one actually here. So you tap on it now, see, tap on it, the more is added. So if you want to delete it, it's the same place you are going to touch to delete it. Now this one is actually positioning. Now you can see this, just tap on this line right now. You see it in the middle. When you tap on this positioning, let's go to 50. Now you see it's 50. 50 is half of 100. So this line is 100. It's 100. Can you see 100? So this is 50. Can you see 50 is half of 50? So it's demarcated the canvas. This whole canvas is 100. This width here is 100. So this place actually tells us it's 55 now. So let me take it back. Now this is 50. It's in the middle. Now if you take it to 100, it's going to go to this end. Can you see it in this end? Sorry, let me enable my. Can you see it in this end? It's actually at this corner. If you notice it, it's at this corner. Tap on it, then take it to like 13. See, it moves to this place. Now can you see that? That's actually the usefulness of this stuff here. Most designers don't know this. They just go to their Pixellab and they buy a course, and instead of just knowing the interface actually, they just start going. And after some time, when they watch a YouTube video and they kind of, wow, so this tool has been in my Pixellab for long and I didn't know this is what it's actually for. So that's the usefulness of that. Now this one is for adding more lines, more green lines. Now most designers use this, especially when they are working on the logo. When you're working on the logo, you need lots of green lines to align your logo to the lines. Now let me just tap. You can just tap on this and tap 10. You can see tap up here to tap 10 by 10. Now okay. Now can you see there are lots of green line that comes now? If you count them, you will see that there's 10 boxes, 10 boxes, 10 boxes, 10 boxes, 10 boxes, 10 boxes, also 10 boxes, both vertical and horizontal. Can you see? So this place, you can see number of horizontal, number of vertical lines. Is 3. Let me tap 5. Okay, let me tap 3 here. Now okay. Now can you see? This is 1, 2, 3. Wait, okay. Yeah, so you can see that it's 3 by 5 now. I think it should be 3 by 5. Yeah, number of vertical should be 3. Yeah. This is 1 line, 2 line, and 3 lines. This 5 line should be 1, 2. I think vertical, right? Oh, it's gone to 3 already. Now this is another issue. We have to make them 3 by 3. 5 by 5, I mean. Okay, now it's 5 by 5. So you can see 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and also this one that is vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you count the boxes, they are also 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boxes will be 6 by 6, but the lines will be 5 by 5. But when you part the boxes, it's 6 by 6. So that's just the use of this green line. So I just want you to understand that. I hope you understand now. So I'm going to click on it and I'm going to disable. Now this is for layers. This thing laying on each other is for layers. When I duplicate this text, bring it up here, can you see it's become 2 layers? And one thing about these layers is that when you see these dots that are here, these kind of beautiful dots, let me say beautiful dots that are here, you could just hold on it. When you hold on it, you can move it down. Can you see? Okay, let me make this text think let me change the color. Let me change it to black and let me show you. Okay, color it won't work. Let me delete that and let me bring in a shape. Okay, yeah. So I want to show you guys something. Now can you see this is the shape upright, right? Now to bring, let me bring this one on top of it. Let me change the color of this. Now can you see that the text is below the shape? The shape is on top of the text, right? Now to easily bring this shape below the text, you just hold it down and bring it like this. Now it's below. Can you see that? So that's that about the layer. Here you can block it. You can lock the text. You can see the text is no more movable. Now here you can edit the text. Can you see? Here you could delete it. Can you see? Go back. Here you could make it visible and invisible. Can you see that? So unlock that. Now this one is for, let me duplicate the text. I want to take everything bit by bit. I don't know how long this video will be. And now if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe, hit the notification button so you could be notified when I drop new videos every week. So now let's continue. Can you see this? When you tap on this button here, can you see that it's marked? Can you see that? So this one that is over here is to delete. You could delete that at once. Now you can see that both of them are deleted. Now go back, both of them are back. Now you can see that. Now this one when you select them, you have to select them first. So this one you could tilt the two of them together. Can you see? When it's for rotation, can you see the angle here that I'm moving up here? So you could fix it around. Okay. Now you can see that. Now when you tap on it again, make sure you mark there before you use this one. So this one you could use it to reduce and increase the size. Can you see that? Now that's great about that. Now this again, tap on that. Now I think we've talked on this is the rotation, this is size, and this one is the relative position. Now let me tap on this. Now can you see that as we are talking on to bringing what you can work on this. Now can you see that this is both text that is reading now. Now if I want to take it to the left, I can just tap this. Now on the left, take it back to the middle, and then middle, take it back to the middle now. Take it back to the right, take it to down, the lower right, take it to the middle back, take it to the top. Can you see? The directions are already telling you what to do already. So that's just it about that. Now let's go to the other one. Make this as fast as possible. Now this is also a positioning, but this one you have to move it gradually. Can you see that? This move by 3 pixels is actually pixels. So you can, if you increase to the end, it will be fast. Can you see? Fast. Unlike when you take it to 1 and start moving, see how slow it is. You can see how slow it is, right? So that's just it about that. That's it about that. Now, what I'm gonna talk about, I think this is a lock action, lock the both of them together, and the other one is invisible, which I told you about already. Now, let's go to this other one. You have to select. Make sure if you want to work with any of all this, if you don't touch on them, it won't work. You have to select them first. You can select one, you can select it, so you can select as much layer as you want. Now, this one here is to merge them together. Let's see. Are you sure you want to merge the selected object? Question mark. If you tap OK, this is merged together to one layer. Can you see? So you can edit this layer. Can you see that? So that's that about that. But this one is just for marking, just to mark. Now this one this stuff that is here is just to move this layer in and out and stuff like that. So that's that about this layer. Now this plus over here, this plus here, can you see text, current date, sticker, shapes from gallery and draw. Now funny thing about this plus up here is that everything that is here is what is that entails in this place. Everything here is what entails in this place, but not all. You are going to see most of the things that I show you guys in this place in this place also when you get it. Now this is text, and tap on it, it's going to bring in your text. Can you see your text? So I'll just delete it. Now if you tap on this one, it's going to bring the current date of today's date. Now today is 8. Okay, today is August 4. Now August, that's the 8th month, which is 8. We are in the 8th month, which is August, and today is 4th of August, which is 4, and 2023. That's the date of today. Now sticker, you can see it brings different kind of stickers for you. You could select from. Can you see? So that's about the stickers. It brings different kind of stickers, and even in the stickers you can select from stickers. Can you see? And you could also select from emojis. Can you see that? Now that's about that. So I'll delete that. Okay, now go to shapes. Now you can see in the shape options, tap on this page, you can see different kind of shapes, but they are limited. The shapes are limited. Can you see the limited shapes, which most of them is square, circle, half circle, arrow, triangle, right angle, star, love, thunderbolt, this kind of, I think, pyramid, hexagon, octagon, chart boxes, double arrow, down arrow, times, and stuff like that. You can see different kind of shapes actually you can work on. Now you can see these shapes. One thing about the shape, you see that when you tap on the shapes, you can't tap on the text again. You are on the shape alone. You can't tap on the text. You have clicked on the shape, and since these things, these dots are showing, you can't do anything until you see this icon. Now when you click this icon, then you can remove anything already. But when you go back to edit, you can't click anything that will work on only the shape. Now to get your desired shape, you can work on this grid too. You can just align this grid to wherever you want it to be. Now funny thing and one lovely thing I love about this grid tool and working on this shape is that when you tap on this magnet icon, you can easily align this shape to those lines. Can you see? Can you see that aligned? Now you can see that it's aligned to all the angles of the line. If you want to make it to align to a small angle, come on, see that. Come on, see this. Now can you see that it's just as easy as that. Now can you see that I've gotten that shape actually? So that's the essence of this alignment tool. It's very, very useful in your design aspect. And let me bring it down. And you could also get the middle of the shape. Now let me take it to circle. Now you see this opacity that is here is actually if you've bought something outside before from the market, you know that this black nylon you use to take pack stuff, due to Nigerian recession, the nylon is now kind of soft now. Yeah, so it's the opacity of the nylon that they actually reduce from the machine. So here's also the opacity you can work on Pixellab. Can you see? This actually, let me call this one the texture of the nylon that they are producing now. But before it was actually like this. So this opacity of if you take it to the end, you won't see anything again. When you take it to the top, it's 100% visible. When you take it like this, it's 33% invisible. Can you see that? So any color you pick will also align with the opacity. Let me take it back, and this color is actually, you can see the gradient is 2 colors. You can add 3, you can add more colors if you want from this slide. We are still going to get here. Now this is stroke. You can see adding a line here. This is the stroke. This is the opacity for the stroke. Can you see that? This is the opacity for the stroke. So that's just that about that. And this blur radius, I think this is also for the stroke. Yeah, this is for the stroke. The blur radius for the stroke. Can you see? I increase the stroke and I increase the opacity of the stroke. So this is the blur radius for the stroke. Can you see that? Can you see? There's actually a lot you could learn from this Pixellab app if you really work through it. But I noticed most designers don't know what this app can do or could do. So that's why I actually want to start out with this. Now you can see this gradient. This gradient actually applies to the stroke. Can you see? So this part, this stroke, from where they put this stroke here, below, are all for the stroke. Anything you are working on there is for the stroke. Now, why this part from this stroke, why this part from this fill down to this stroke is for the shape. Can you see? So I hope you understand now. That's that about the shape aspect. So I'll delete that away. Delete that. Now from gallery is taking an image from your gallery. Taking an image from your gallery. And pick any image you want. Bring it to your gallery. Can you see? Okay, so when you bring in your image, this is going to show all this. These icons here, icons here, icons here, and this guy here. So this one is for rotation. Can you see? Rotate the image. Can you see? This one is also for rotation. That's about that. This is, sorry, let me bring this up there. This is for circling. Can you see? When you make it like this, it stops. Let me reduce it to this place. Now can you see that? That's all about the circling. Let me bring it back to its normal position. Anything you're going to tap on, see circle that tap on, it's this red place that shows. So that's what it's going to show. This lock, you can't when you lock it, when you lock it, you can't. If you see when I lock it, those small dots that are here are not showing again. So I can't crop it sideways like this. I can only crop it like this. Can you see? So when you tap on it, you can crop it sideways anyhow you want. But when you tap on this lock this little dotted stuff. That's just about that. Now this place here is for dimensions. If you are familiar with design softwares, you will see that whenever you want to start a project or whenever you import anything, it's going to bring this dimensions, what you want the image to be. Now this one is kind of 6:8, 4:2. So you could just work on this. I think this one is for YouTube. Yeah, this is a YouTube size. Now you can see just work on that, but most of the time I don't normally used to work on those. And note, if you tap on any of them, this icon, this lock icon will automatically switch on. Let me switch it off. Now let me tap on another one. Can you see that it automatically switch on? And that's that about that. Let me just waste time here. Now this one here, this one is for marking it. When I mark it, it's going to come to our normal Canva. When this one is for cancelling, it's also going to come for this. Sorry, I tapped on that thing. Now this one is for flipping. You see, when you flip it, it's flip down. Flip it, flip back up. This one is for flipping sideways. Can you see? Slide sideways. Just as easy as that. Why this one? This one that is here. When you crop this thing small, and you just tap on it, it's going to come back to the former size. So that's that about that. Now this one here is to reselect. When you select, you can pick another image. You can pick another image when you select. Can you see? So that one has gone. So you brought in another one to replace that one. So that's that about that. Now I think we are done with that. Now the draw tool, actually, this is a draw tool. This draw tool is can you see? I tap dotted. Can you see the dot I'm tapping? Can you see? It's actually on black. So if you tap on white, it's going to tap on red. It's going to change. You could just use it to draw anything you want to draw. If you're an artist, you could use it to draw and work on it. But most of the time I use it to my designs. Most of the time I use this draw tool on my designs. Now after, like, can you see that I've scattered my Canva? Now to redo all this rubbish, I can just tap this tool that is here, this one. That's to redo everything. Now I've redo it. Now you could work on the pen size. You could carry this up, tap on it. Can you see the size is wider? Tap on it. Okay, tap on it is smaller now. So you could increase this. This is smoothness. Is making it smooth. You can't see it that clear, but it's also is making it smooth. It's different from the other one. Now this fill inside, when you okay, this fill inside is just like something that if you put like this, it's going to fill it. When you draw a line, like, it's going to fill it. When you do like, it's going to fill it. Can you see? Can you see that? So that's what fill inside is. Let me redo that. Now dash line, when you do like this, okay, let me reduce this pen size, it's too large. Okay, now when you do like this, you see that it's dash line. Can you see that? That's the essence of the dash line. Why this known effect is it brings a kind of shadow beneath the drawing. Now can you see these lights that are showing below the text? Let me increase that. Can you see the lights showing below the text? So that's that about known effect. Now this blur radius is, can you see, that's what the blur radius is for. Can you see? It's just like the known effect, but it's actually more than, it works more than the known effect. Now can you see that? That's that about the pen tool. About the pen tool. Now let me go to the next one. Now the next one is this. I guess you should be familiar with this. This is a save icon where you can save your image, your work as a project. Let me write this. Let me just put this as interface. Okay. Now it's saved. Can you see? It says saving done. Now you tap on your project. You're going to see it. Can you see it's up here? You can see it up here, right? So you tap on it. Now your work is still there. So that's that about saving as a project. So when you save as a project, when you effect some changes, let me tap on it again. Now you can see it's still save as project, but if I move this, if you move any of these elements that are in your Canva away, I move it like this, then tap on the save icon again, it's going to bring 3. Can you see? That means if you save changes, and if I save changes, this thing is going to change here. Can you see? Before this thing was in the middle, but I moved it and then I save changes, then it's also changed in my projects. So this one is save as image. That means when you are done with the design, you have to save it as image. Now you could save as PNG, which is without background, and JPEG. But note, when a background is in your Canva and you save it as PNG, it's still going to come out with your background. But if you save it as transparent, then it's going to come out as transparent. That's just it. Now this default is for short term, where you could write the size you want to whenever you are exporting your design, I won't advise you use any of these custom, low, medium, high. I'll advise you use very high and ultra. It's very, very recommendable, because most of the time when you use custom, low, medium, and high, your image won't show in your gallery. It will look blur. That's just it. So save to gallery and share. So that's that about the save icon. Now this one is share. It's also in that save kind of place. So it's just like the same thing. And this one is quotes. Now those people that love writing quotes. Can you see in this page? You can see motivational quotes, success, friendship, happiness, inspiration, positivity, and support. Now those are quotes. You tap on it to show. Can you see? I'm not afraid I was born to read this. Can you see that? Okay, sorry about that. Now that's quote. You could change it to French and English, anyone you want. Now this 3 dotted icon here is you use image from gallery, is to pick an image. It's also to pick an image, any image that you want. But when you pick the image, can you see that when I pick the image, it sets as my background? When you tap on use image from gallery, the image you are going to pick is going to set automatically as your background, and the background is uneditable. Let me pick this one. Show you. Now can you see? It's automatically set as my background, and I can't edit it. So that's that about that. Let's see if I can redo that. Okay, I can't redo it. Let me go back to my default then. Let me go back to my project. Now the full screen is to close in every tool that is there and just show you the full screen. So that's just the thing about full screen. Use image from camera. This one is to pick an image from your camera, please. Now can you see? You could snap directly. So export image, just like also saving your image out of your phone. Image size. This is just your image size. You could choose square like this. This is square icon. This is square interface I'm using. This is square interface I'm using, which is 1024 by 1024. 1024 by 1024. Then picture size also the same thing, 1024 by 1024. Why YouTube channel banner is different. This one is 2560 by 1440. This is the one I'm using in my thumbnail design. You get, this is what I used to use in my thumbnail design. Now image size, let me go back. Now you can see YouTube thumbnail is also the same thing. It's different. This one is 1280 by 720. It's different. That's for the thumbnail size. This Facebook cover art for your Facebook cover photo. Yeah, this is Facebook cover photo size. Make that easier for you to choose. This is Google Plus cover photo. I don't actually know what that is. Why this Twitter edit size, which was Twitter cover photo. Can you see that? So that's that about that. Let me go back to my square size, which we do use now. So that's that about that. Now the other one is tutorials. Now when you click on this one, it's going to take you to YouTube. It's going to take you to YouTube where you could download videos that will teach you how to use Pixellab. So this will cover also says all the designs I've made now. See August 4. Now this is 624. That means I started this video by 624, and this is 638 now. So the designs I made by 624 is going to show. Now let's tap on it. Now this is the design. Remember, I haven't brought in that car image. Now can you see that? This is the shape I was working on there. So here you could cover your past jobs that you created. Now this open PLP file. Now this one is open file. Can you see the icon on my phone here? PLP just to see name as other. This PLP brings in files. Now you can see this legacy, right? This legacy PLP. Now tap on it. Don't say do you want to add this to your project as well? I mean my project will now tap open and add. Then it is open on my Pixellab screen and also to add project file PLP file to my project. And if I tap open only, it's just going to open on my Pixellab file alone and it's not going to show on my project. Now open and add. Now can you see that? Can you see this is a text effect I actually worked on. Now can you see it's editable? It's editable. Now can you see if you check my project, can you see it here? Now you can see it here, right? So that's it. And you can delete it here. And to save it, you can just tap on this place. Now you can see it's saved. So guys, to your Pixellab folder. So that's that about that. Let me go back to what I'm doing. Okay, so about the Pixellab, this exit. Okay, now let's go to this. We're done with this top bar, right? Now let's go to this place. As you know, we've been working on this for long. This icon, we've been working on this icon for long, which is your project, all the designs you've done so far on Pixellab. So these are your projects. Now this is your default. These are templates actually to work on. Templates. That's another template. Another template like background and text. See this one is another one kind of they could work on. So most of the time I don't use all this because it looks so childish. So these are just templates that you could work on. Now let's go to the next one. So this now let's go to this bar here, this down bar. Now this one is showing the view. Right. Now if you tap on this other one, you see the right text option. Now if I tap on the screen, you can see tap on plus, you want to add a new text. Just like this plus that is here, tap to add a new text. So like I said, most of the things that are here are also this bar. Can you relate now? Now you can see the text icon size. Now this quote that is here, see this quote that is here, it's also the one that is here. So it's actually interchangeable. If I tap on this text, you can see edit the text. When you tap on this, it's going to delete. When you tap on styles, tap on browse. And you see different kind of text effect which I don't like it. I don't like all the text effects. So my styles are not here. I see text effects to work on. I don't like text effects because I don't like the text effects. So here you could copy, tap on it, and then you copy or tap on it, copy. This this is to front and to back. Now this one is it's at the back bar. It's at the back of the white text. Now to front, of the text, white text. To back, at the back of the text. And this one is also position. Like I thought you guys, this is related position. What I show you guys is so they are all working. And this is text side. I show you guys here. That's that about text size. This padding. Now let me delete all this and let me show you something. Okay, now you look at this. You tap on your padding. There are some text that whenever you install in your Pixellab, it would cut like this. It will cut like this. Now when your text cut like this, it's not a good job. So you have to use this paddle to paddle it out. Can you see? To paddle it out. Some of your text might enter like this, and you have to paddle it out with this padding. Very, very useful. So the next one is your color. You will work on this your gradient, like I said. These different gradient pattern you could use. Now this one is to add more slides. Can you see? Add more slides and slide like that. This one is to minus the slide. And this one is to move this red thing that you need to move it and come here. And this one is to change the position. And this one is to change the color. You see, tap on this one now. Tap on color. Change the color. Can you see that? That's about text. Change the color. That's about the color. This is texture. This one, tap on it. That's about that. Now, the next one is like this mark. This one is just to like cut the text. I use it to cut the text or create something new out of the text. The font. Now this is the font of the Pixellab. This is B style. This is bold. You can see it's bold. This is italic. So let me make it slanted. Underline. It can work here. It can work on this text. If I change the text, it will work on another one. Now can I see it work on this one? Can you see that? That's it about that. Now I work on this. Now this is curve. Text. Whatever you want. Now this is background of the text. Left alignment, this center line, like that, this thing just move now. And this right alignment, this justify when your text are much, it's going to like scatter it. That's why I don't use it most of the time. So let's take it back to center alignment. Okay. And let's continue. Now this spacing, like can you see text spacing? Can you see the text spacing? So can you see that? These words. Can you see that? This is actually just to move the text spacing. Let's continue. This line spacing, when you move it like this, so to move the line. Can you see? You join it together, you can move it down. So that's about the line spacing. Add the stroke, to add stroke to the text, to your text. Can you see that? To add stroke to your text. That's about that. This shadow, add shadow to your text. And this inner shadow. Add inner shadow inside your text. Why these are emboss? I think this is a video of another day. If your inbox do break on Pixellab, there's a way to work on that and create a video on that. So this is your inbox. So be able to work on it. Since it's breaking, copy back. Now, that's that about the inbox. You could work on this too on the inbox. So I don't use it much. Now this is perspective. You need to move the text. That's that about perspective. This is going to rotate. You could move your text like this, like this. Can you see that? My name is going to so that's all about the 3D effect, the shadow effect beneath, and the reflection effect. Now that's just about that, about text. So here is about shapes. Now let's click the text. Now this is about shapes. Let's bring in the shapes. Now you could see different kind of things you could do, opacity, color filters, and stuff like that, color user, and quite a lot to use to work on that. There's also the 3D effect you could use also for the text, for the folder. See the update, you see the box, change to a box. The emboss is there, the inner shadow, the perspective. This erase color is actually for images. When you bring in an image that doesn't have, let me bring in an image. An image with white background, actually an image with white background. Let me bring in this one. Now can you see this image? This erase color is going to help you erase it. Now can you see the white is gone? Now the tolerance is going to help you like clean it the more. Can you see that, right? So that's just that about the remove background. If you bring in an image with red background or green background, it won't remove it. It's only images with white and black backgrounds it work for. So this is actually the color for the background, for the shape, the texture, add image to the shape, and that. So that's that about that. Why this slide is for the background. You could change this, and you see you could change your background and change it to this top. You could change your background to whatsoever you want it to be. You could make it centralized and make it like this. Now, see that's not about the background. That's that background color. This transparent. Now this is what I'm talking about. I could save it as PNG. Now this shape I could just save it as PNG. Now save it. Not as project. Save it as image. So automatically it's in PNG. I see. Then you can just make this ultra and then save to gallery. Then it's saved. That's what about. To take it back, just go back and you see the background is there now. And the image size, like I said, you can change your image size here. This image, very different kind of image. For this image, when you tap on them, they're going to automatically become the background. Can you see? Image. This image is actually from Pixellab. I don't know. They followed Pixellab. They came with Pixellab. So this from gallery. This is what I'm talking about. What I talked about. That when you tap on it, it's going to automatically become the background. So that's that about that. Now this one is from camera. All what we saw here was what we're seeing here now. Now this one is for rotation. Now let me bring in for you to see, to rotate the background. Actually, that is to rotate the background. Actually, let me bring in the background for you to see that. Now this is, let me delete the shape. Now let me tap on this rotate. Can you see it rotates? Can you see? That's that about the rotates. That's that about the rotates. This vignettes, when you tap on it, it's going to bring dark shade at these edges. And then you tap on it. Like I see a dark shade. So here, you work on the dark shade. How dark it is now, like you change the color.
whatsoever you want it to be. That's what about the vignette. This noise, you want to bring, make it like a ground. Can you see this kind of effect? Can you see that kind of effect on it? That's just about noise. This is about stripes. It's just an effect you could work on Pixellab App. That's that about that. This brightness. I don't like working on all this already. This is a contrast. Can you see? You could use this to create a very nice background if you really know how to use it. Now this is the hue. Can you see that? Changing the color, the saturation, the bringing out the main color. Now let me disable this. Okay, so that's that about Pixellab. Can you see we're done with everything in Pixellab? So that's that about Pixellab. So by so on as we keep going, I'm going to teach you guys on how to create background from scratch. Anticipate my next video. I'll be teaching you guys on how to create backgrounds from scratch on Pixellab. Teach you guys on how to create backgrounds from scratch on Pixellab. There are different type of backgrounds you can actually create, and I'll be teaching you guys next on my next video, dropping next week, Wednesday. Make sure you click on that bell icon so you'll be notified from from the notification bar whenever I drop in the video. So I hope you understand what this Pixellab app is now, what the tools on Pixellab are for. Thank you for following through. I really appreciate you for watching through to the end. Without you, I will not be. Yeah, actually, without you, I will not be. Thank you guys for following through. Make sure you give me a like button and comment below if you want whatsoever you want to learn. Comment below what your thoughts of this video are, what you understand from this video, some things you didn't know about Pixellab that you actually know now that I've talked about. You could comment that below. And if you want me to do anything, you want me to create a video on anything you want to understand about Pixellab, or anything you want to understand about Pixellab whatsoever, you could comment it below. Thank you guys for following through. You could join my my community in my description option below. You will see a community link where you could join me. You could connect with me on WhatsApp also. I'll be glad to have you. So this will be the end. See you guys in my next video. Peace.